are the full moon. Oh, we are live. Say something.
Let's go. What's up? Do you want to put that somewhere else?
Yeah, I guess we can put it over here.
Or just prop it up on something.
Yeah.
There's crystal.
Oh, yeah, the crystal. Oh, there we go.
Bam.
Let me show you this crystal. Okay, so we're going to start by breaking down the full moon energies and whatnot. Here, look, you're resting on this crystal. Do you see this crystal? You're resting on it. Whoa. Comment, whoa. If this crystal
what's going on, Zodiac?
Like, whoa.
We're live on Instagram as well.
Yeah, look. Hi. But yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, so let's break it down, right? So the full moon in whatchamacallit, in Libra. This is going to be happening in
Jupiter day. So Thursday.
Peak of the full moon, Thursday at around 8:43 a.m. So you got to remember the full moon cycle is dealing with, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, the full moon cycle is dealing with energy that's kind of very just, it's like 5 days. It's 5 days, right? So you can expect it to start on Tuesday or Mars Day when the moon actually enters Libra, and then it'll be leading into the full moon on Jupiter Day, which would be directly opposing, the sign of Aries and all that energies. So with that being the case, this is kind of, it's like a whoopity whoop wop energy where it'll sort of be preparing us for the, it'll be preparing us for the kind of that North Node shifting into Aries, right? So with the North Node shifting into Aries, that's going to be...
You better get aggressive.
Yeah, it's going to get aggressive, and then people are going to start kind of losing their energy and their focus in terms of actual, individuality and relationships and all that type of stuff, right? So with this full moon, let's get back to it. Should I stay live on Instagram? Man, why not? But you talk. I'm drinking tea.
All right, so the biggest thing to keep in mind is that the full moon in Libra is going to be opposing all of the planets in Aries. When does Mercury enter Taurus?
Tomorrow.
So it'll
still be cuspy.
Yeah, so it'll still be cuspy. So with that being said, when it comes to you actually acting and emitting the light that you want to experience, and especially going into your expansions, with the moon in Libra opposing that, this is going to be you fighting with you either just going out and doing things and then working on your relationships, having a buddy along, and actually who you're working with, this guy. So with that being said, either you're going to have to struggle to find the balance between actually expressing what you're expressing or not exactly doing that and just going along for the ride with someone else. Or you can try to match the two, and if you're both expressing the same damn thing, then that's even better.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're expressing the same goddamn thing. Don't forget to like this and share this so we're actually letting people know. If you like it, we'll get a better camera and have better film quality. God damn it, stay good on here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you want another crystal?
Star. Yeah, let's get another crystal for this.
You want to ponder?
Yeah, the Ponderer. Oh my God, yes, please do that. You guys gotta check out this crystal right quick.
Wait, hold on. I don't even know what this is, but I got like
that's
whatever this is.
That's the what's going on, Star? We're live on YouTube. Banjo, we're live on YouTube. Get us the watch time.
Go to YouTube.
We're on the watch time. Be on here, but be on the YouTube.
Yeah, do both.
Yeah.
We're doing both. Why don't you do both?
What are they saying?
Yeah.
Well,
beautiful. Yeah. Buddy up, for real.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so once we get more into the signs after we explain the actual full moon energy, the houses will we'll be breaking down all of these signs in terms of the actual house systems, right? So the three main ones that you're going to want to be focusing on and getting a heads up on is the Gemini ascendants, Libra ascendants, as well as Aries ascendants, because these will be the people that are going to be the biggest energy when dealing with actual relationships, right? This full moon is going to be all about ending the cycle from the last new moon in Libra when we had that energy of like breakup energy. That was the first cycle where that really started, because it's helping us move into this upshift of, this is what we have going on. We're vibrating higher. We can't bring everybody with us. So if we don't want to get crabs in a barrel real quick, we want to cut out these people from our lives so we can truly ascend to a better and more, livable space in terms of what we actually want to experience amongst our lives and the stars, right? So with that being the case, this full moon is going to be kind of like a closing chapter of that, because say you got rid of somebody or you cut somebody out of your life, this will sort of be holding back that energy of, okay, you made it this far. Maybe you got into a new relationship. Is this actually what you want to do? Let's find out. And it's going to be really interesting with that, because people are going to really be doubling down and kind of get a little nasty with that, because right after the full moon happens, it moves right into Scorpio. Yeah, no pun intended. It moves literally right into Scorpio, where we're kind of like, damn, is this really happening? Do I want to feel this intensely about things? I literally cut this person out, and now I'm heartless. Well, damn. That's what I'm saying. Oh, dang. You said Scorpio with a Gemini moon. What's your ascendant? Let us know. Let us know your signs.
That's the thing about the Scorpio part of this too, is like, because as soon as it's over, it's like you might try not to feel deeply about it, but the Scorpio moon's going to push you to do it anyway, and then you're going to beat yourself up over doing it when you know that you don't want to do it, but you're still doing it. And then another thing to keep in mind is that with this actually closing the cycle from the Libra new moon, if you remember how terrible that was, because that was smack dab in the middle of all those retrogrades where we had literally 6 or 7 planets in retrograde at the same time. And that cycle was just terrible for everybody.
Yeah, it was horrible. Basically, what kind of
Everybody
happened
was going through something.
Yeah. And then the eclipses and all that stuff. And this is sort of what we're like bringing to a close after all this time, right? So with that kind of moving in, and we're shifting into a space of more, calmness, more upshift. Saturn's in Pisces now, and everything's moving forward and direct right before the actual next retrograde for the first time since these 6 planets in retrograde. We're really going to be moving and shaking in terms of, oh my God, Gemini rising. Yeah, we're about to get to that. Mm-hmm. We're really going to be moving and shaking in terms of what this is going to feel like, what it's going to experience. What is this new vibration going to appear to you? Because yeah. Oh, damn, they have a Scorpio ascendant. We got so many Gemini rising and Scorpio ascendants in the chat. That's crazy. But yeah, with that being the case, it's just going to be a lot, because it's just you're shedding all these old vessels that you've been around with for real, and you're really going to start kind of realizing and releasing that energy of, okay, this is the new vibration that I want to move into. This is a new experience that I want to move into. How do I want that to look externally? Who do I want to come on this journey with me? Who do I want to vibrate higher and actually, lift ourselves up and truly experience?
Yo, what's up, Banjo? He's on YouTube now.
Banjo, I know. I put it in the chat over here so everybody can go into YouTube and give us the watch time. Don't forget to like it and give us the watch time. We're trying to get monetized on YouTube finally. We have too many subscribers not to be monetized. Yeah. And we want to help y'all with this. You know what I'm saying?
Just wait until we go into like the full house and sign breakdown. It's going to get even crazier.
It's going to get even crazier. But yeah, anyways, in terms of that, the full moon is going to be opposing Jupiter as well as Chiron. So with Jupiter and Chiron being in the opposition, the full reflection is basically you looking at these experiences of, okay, I want to expand. I want to move forward. I want to make this happen. Yo, what were you? You were sleeping in the middle of the day. What do you have going on? You must have had a crazy
just woke up. This is the perfect thing to wake up to, man. Astrological breakdowns.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so with it opposing Jupiter as well as Chiron, it'll kind of be a full reflection of that Jupiter in Aries energy of you being like, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. This is how I want to expand. And this is how I want to make that epiphany moment happen. So with that being the case, it's sort of you kind of like moving into this space of, hey, let's do this, or hey, let's do that. And then you kind of do that. You finally attempt to do this new epiphany that you think is going to change your life and create a new vision for yourself. And then guess what happens? You experienced a mistake. You experienced a pitfall. Something held you back. What was that holding you back? Chiron. Chiron, talk about Chiron. I want to see when it actually conjuncted Chiron. I forget the day.
Okay. Yeah, so Chiron is basically the planet, or it's technically an asteroid. Basically the asteroid. It's called the wounded healer. So it's the feeling of like you having made a mistake or you're going to make a mistake. And if you're trying to expand, that's not necessarily a good thing, because if you're always feeling like that you're going to make a mistake or that you have made a mistake, what exactly do you think this is going to do for you when you're trying to expand into something? Nothing good. You might need the other calendar.
No, it's on here.
What are you looking for?
When Jupiter.
Chiron. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so with you trying to expand and Chiron being damn right next to the planet of expansions and abundance, this isn't going to be a very good feeling, because you're either going to feel like you have made a mistake and you're doing the wrong thing, or you feel like you're going to make a mistake, so why even bother doing this in the first place? But fuck Chiron. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Chiron is trifling.
Chiron can be good, like making you realize when you've actually made a mistake. But when it's conjuncting Jupiter, making you feel like you're going to make a mistake, it's not a good thing.
It's the wounded healer.
Mm-hmm.
It puts you in a situation where you're wounded, so you can figure out how to heal yourself.
Yeah.
It really is dumb. That's what I'm saying. When was it? Oh, it was like March 23rd. Okay, March 23rd. Yeah, so if you guys remember what you were doing on March 23rd, let me put this back up.
What was I doing March 23rd?
It was right after the new moon in Aries. So
Oh,
yeah.
we were wilding. That's right.
Yeah, the first alleged new moon, the first actual new moon in
Yeah.
Aries, because people are saying in the astrology community, "Oh, the next one's the new moon in Aries."
It's
Woobity,
not,
woobity, whoop,
no.
wop, whoop. It's not really. It's the peak of the full moon, and then literally like the next hour, it moves into Taurus.
No,
right?
it's like the peak of the new moon is like 12:30 a.m. In like 2 weeks, I think, and then but it moves into Taurus like 13 minutes after that. So it's not necessarily a new moon in Aries. We're not doing that again. It's the new moon in Taurus. It's just cuspy as hell.
It's irritating.
Yeah.
Yo, Chiron's your favorite. How does that happen? Hi. But yeah, someone on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I was like,
But yeah, so basically, with that being the case, and the full moon kind of opposing that, you have to remember the new moon cycle was like, okay, this is what I want to go and do. This is how new things are going to happen. Oh my God, epiphany moment or a great pitfall, and then you have this huge epiphany moment, right? So when this happens and when this manifests for you, it's like, okay, yes, this is what we're doing. Yes, this is what's happening, but you're really doing this in spite of some mistake that you previously experienced, right? So whatchamacallit? New moon, solar eclipse.
oh yeah, there is a solar eclipse thing there. I don't know if
there is
it'll
a
be
solar eclipse
visible
there.
to us.
Yeah, there might not be.
Yeah, because the sun enters Taurus like 4 hours later after the new moon in Taurus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So basically with the new moon, with the full moon opposing Jupiter and Chiron, it's going to be that energy of what you experienced on March 23rd when Jupiter conjuncted Chiron, and you experienced that sense of, oh, okay, this is what's going on. This is how it's happening. This is the reason why I'm doing this, because of this mistake that I made in the past. Now that I know this and I have more experience as a spirit, I can actually move forward and truly experience that energy of growing, expanding. But what does that look like? Who do I want to be around? How do I want to make this happen? This is what we're dealing with on the full moon. And this is why mostly Gemini ascendants, Aries ascendants, as well as Libra ascendants will be in that experience of really, really looking hard at the people that they're in relationships with and seeing who they want to cut out and who they want to move towards to really look at that new vibration. That's what the full moon's going to be. The full moon's also going to be in conjuncting Saturn in Pisces as well as Uranus in Taurus, right? So it's not really want to deal with that crap of like, whoa, let's reshift our vibrations. Let's shift the illusion. It doesn't care about the illusion. It doesn't care about trains. It cares about who you are as an individual, right? So this is actually also going to be creating a yod, which is kind of like a stargate in a sense, right? So this is why I was really, really doubling down on the sense of, who do you want to be around you with this new vibration? Who do you want to be around you with this new energy that you're upshifting into? If you guys look at a yod, right? A yod is two inconjunctions, aka two misunderstandings leading up into a singular point. So if that singular point can basically hold on and balance, keyword balance, that energy of those two inconjunctions, then you can really create the new experience of what's in the middle. And what is in the middle on the side of Pisces and Taurus? Aries, right? So you being an individual is going to need to separate and, part the Red Sea per se of the energies of Saturn and Pisces as well as Uranus and Taurus. You're ignoring what's changing up your stability. You're ignoring what's vibrating and how you want to be as a spirit and actually move through these energies and kind of build on that energy as a spirit. And you're pushing forward into the energy of, okay, this is me. This is me making that happen. And this is me shifting up into that space of, okay, this is who I'm relating with. This is how I'm moving forward. And these are the partnerships that I'm going to make.
Yeah. What did you say?
Yeah, she said full moon opposing Jupiter and Chiron, repeating huge wounds. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Just don't, Now, you know the energies.
Yeah,
just don't do it.
Don't repeat them.
Just don't do it. It's that simple. Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions about the specific energy of what we're going to be experiencing on the full moon, we're going to start running down the actual ascendants. So we're going to start on Aries, and then we're going to move all the way through, guess what? Pisces. So yeah, so if you want us to do anything faster, so that's rare. What's rare? I don't know.
Yeah. Zodiac, what are you talking about?
You're gonna get more specific. I say a lot of things, but
Talks fast.
Yeah. So let me get into Aries ascendants while you're typing that. So Aries ascendants had Libra in the 7th house, right? Libra in the 7th house is the house of relationships. It's in Aries ascendants, as long as it's not like too crazy on the Placidus system. It's on the actual space of, it's in all the signs are in its natural houses. So with that being the case, and the full moon going into the 7th house, this is exactly what we're going to be experiencing in regards to thinking about your relationships. All Aries ascendants are going to be thinking about their relationships and if they help them as an individual, what they want, right? So with that being the case, it's like, what do you want to do? Aries are prone to cutting people out, but they recognize that in their relationships, they deal with people that can actually support them in what they want to experience, right? So with that being the actual case of what's going on, the Aries ascendants will be an exact person to look at in terms of running around. Who's cutting people who's cutting who out? Who is realigning themselves to the new vision of what they want to be? And are they a walking version of the mistakes? These are what the actual people are, the ascendant's kind of like a space where people look at you from the sense of what you feel like you should be going through, right? So when it's like you feel you should be going through X, Y, Z, and you want to make this happen, that's what an Aries ascendant is. It is that individual. It is that individual space. It is the one expanding into the energy of expansion versus the mistakes that you may have made in the past. So this is how you do it. This is how you deal with that. That's Aries for you. Now let's break down Taurus. Taurus is in the...
Taurus will have
be?
the eighth house. Yeah.
Okay, 8th house.
Taurus would have Libra in the 8th house.
Okay.
So with the 8th house, dealing with everything that's kind of behind closed doors and things that you don't really show people, talk about, or the things that people keep hidden from you. With Libra with Taurus ascendants having Libra placed in the 8th house, Tauruses don't like it when things get shaky, right? And so they're going to do everything they can to keep any kind of problem that they're having, any kind of, who am I bringing along with me? Who's tagging along with me? Who am I working with this stuff on? They're going to try to keep everything quiet under wraps and figure things out and not really let any of that come to light. And they don't want it to. They don't want to be seen as someone who is going through shaky things with the people around them, with the people they're working with the relationships they have. They don't want to be seen like that. That's not really what they're all about. They're all about stability and looking like they have it together and having a foundation. And so with the full moon in Libra, what?
Well, Uranus is in there.
Oh,
their first house
right.
too. So it's like, this is going to be extra rocky for them where they're already like, well, damn, it's already rocky.
It's already
a little rocky.
It's like,
so
it's
I
like,
don't want to look even worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like either I have to look like my relationships are in shambles and things are going on, or it has to look like the things that I'm building, my basic just personality and things that I am are shaky and going through a transformation. What?
No, I was just popping my head.
Okay. So then Gemini ascendants. Oh, this is one of the ones that they're gonna be feeling it. So Gemini ascendants would have Libra in the 9th house.
No, 5th house.
5th?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So whatchamacallit? So thanks. So we made a mistake with the other one. So my bad. That was all for the 6th house, actually. They're just going to be putting in work in terms of who they really want to relate to. It's the same thing. They'll be putting their head down and putting work, but instead of it being also secretive.
They don't want to be seen as being shaky at all.
Yeah. But Gemini ascendants, it'll be in the 5th house, right? So Geminis, they have Aries in what? The 11th or 10th house? 10th house? No, because so there's Aries. 11th house, right? So they already had their epiphany in terms of like Gemini ascendants being like, okay, let me get out into the world. Let me meet people. Let me network. Let me deal with these associations, right? And they may have had an issue with that in terms of that Chiron on like back in around the 23rd. So basically what's going on with Gemini ascendants, they have Libra in the 5th house. So with Libra in the 5th house, they'll be dealing with, okay, do these people relate to my creative endeavors? Do they relate to the energy that I'm birthing out to the world? Do they relate to the energy that I'm putting forward, where I maybe want to start a creative business, where I want to monetize some type of creative endeavor? Maybe that's what's going on, right? The 5th house also deals with, with like children and birth and all that stuff, right? So the people that they're dealing with truly have them that childlike feel that they want, where they are creating something new, they are expanding in a different space, and they are growing. Are you growing with this Gemini ascendant? That's what's going to be going through their mind. And they're already a little airheaded as is, so expect them to be a little loose, a little, you know what I'm saying? Of where they're already like, you'll see it coming, trust me. If a Gemini ascendant is already up in the air about you and they already have something that they're like hemming and hawing about, like, well, maybe I want to go this way, maybe I want to go that way, then that's just, it is what it is, you know? And if that is the case, then expect the full moon to be the energy and the wave and the wind that actually pushes them to leave you if you're not really working on growing in the same direction as them. Now, I know we've already had a lot of our relationships ourselves where everybody's like, if we're not growing together, we're not going together. And this will be extremely pertinent for Gemini ascendants because that's what they're going to feel, right? Gemini ascendants, remember the ascendant is what your space is, what your spirit's pushing you towards, right? So if you don't truly feel that you're really growing and moving up into the direction that you want to grow into, then a Gemini ascendant is really not going to be for you because they're already, like I said, light and airy as is. And with the fifth house being the energy of growing into a new direction, growing into a new experience, then what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it is what it is. Yeah, and then Cancer ascendants. Cancer ascendants would be the fourth house.
Yeah. So with Cancer ascendants having this in the fourth house, but this having to do with basically your family and your home life, this is going to be either, I don't want to say rocky family or home situations, but things might get kind of pressed up about who's hanging out with who's doing what, how are like things that going on at home, who's talking bad or smack about someone else, and really kind of testing how the home life actually gets along and how people inside of your home relate to everyone in the home. So any kind of problems that are going on, or I'm very glad I don't have a Cancer ascendant right now.
Right.
any kind of problems or anything that might be kind of up in the air and people are deciding whether or not this person is actually being beneficial to the home or actually causing any problems or anything. This is all going to be up in the air. People are really going to try to figure out who in the home is causing problems, who's talking smack, who's making things more complicated than they need to be. I'm mad about this because I have a similar situation. But and also about who's willing to actually go and help people in the home or in the family and actually helping making sure that everything stays functional as a family unit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Cancer ascendant with Libra in the fourth house.
Are you a family unit? Are you? Are you? Let me know. I don't know. Are you? But yeah, I don't even know if anybody is actually in the chat that's a Cancer ascendant. But yeah, I'm just talking shit. Anyways, with that being the next one is Leo ascendants, right?
Third house.
Okay, so Leo ascendants have that in the third house, right? So this is going to be interesting where Leo ascendants are kind of bringing the mix on this new moon where they're like, full moon. I keep saying new moon, goddammit. Yeah. So they're kind of going to be in the mix, like dealing with everybody that, RIP you, Banjo, RIP you. So with Libra ascendants, and Leo ascendants, I'm sorry. Leo ascendants kind of dealing with this space of just having that in the throat chakra. They're going to need to communicate. They're going to need to bring balance. They're going to magically be around all of this drama that's going on and want to create balance, want to speak from both sides, want to be the mediator in a sense. They're going to want to be the mediator because this will fulfill that Leo ascendant energy of where they really don't care about attention as much or how they look, but they just naturally attract it, right? So with them being a person that naturally attracts this energy, everybody's going to just be like having their spiritual sensors going, and Leo ascendants are just going to be like plucked from whatever the hell is going on and just kind of like being like, all right, you settle this. And they'll be like, oh, really? Little old me? Do you really want me to be in that? Okay. So this is what this person's saying. This is what that person's saying. Let me mediate and find it in the middle so we don't have a breakup unless I don't like you. That's what's going to be dealing with Cancer ascendants because you have to remember Leo ascendants, because they have Scorpio in the fourth house, right? So that like home life drama, that may be like the root if you really want to get down into it and actually look at them and being like, okay, maybe I want to solve this from a place of like, okay, I know what problems look like. I know what these transformative experiences look like in the home. So why not I solve that and save that for some people? But on the flip side, it'll also be in a sense of
Zodiac's got it all going on. Mom's a Gemini, I'm a Scorpio, my brother's a Cancer.
Damn, RIP you. But wait till we get to Scorpio ascendants. Oh my god. 11th house situations. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should be a great time for social media for Scorpio ascendants. So yippee. But yeah, so basically with that being the case, to continue on the deeper point of Leo ascendants, it is sort of like, okay, you're doing this, you're doing that, this is what we got going on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So with that being the case, they will have a deeper understanding of A, why they want to save you, or B, why they want to hurt your relationship. So just be in mind. So if you drag a Leo ascendant in by accident, trust me, you'll know what they look like. They look royal. They look regal. They look like they're like, have royalty elements to them where they're just like, they carry themselves with a certain poise without even knowing it. But that's besides the point. Let's get on to the
Virgo ascendant.
Yeah, I wanted to put it nicely, but the semi-worst ascendant in existence, just because they're irritating, because they feel like they need to analyze and look so deeply into everything and figure out a more efficient way to how to work on things. But yeah, that's what's saying.
Oh my god. And well, speaking of that, with the analyzing and everything, with Virgo ascendants having Libra placed in the second house, the house of your values and the things that you actually care about, as well as it also representing this space right here, your first eye. Basically, this is going to be getting way too over analytical into the relationships you have, especially about the things that you care about, the values. And with Virgos all being about the work process, this is especially going to be about who you're working with and actually what you're building with other people. And if these people, you're going to find out if these people actually line up with your values and what you're actually working towards. And if they don't, they're going to be cut off. But the problem is that Virgos are going to get super analytical and may actually end up misreading things rather than actually looking at a situation, being able to be like, oh, yeah, this, or oh, no, not that. They're just going to be too over analytical, start overthinking things, and they might end up making a mistake. So anyone who's a Virgo ascendant, don't do that.
You could go with this, or you could go with that.
I got a Leo rising too, Banjo. My family dinner on Friday is going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck that. Especially with the moon being in Scorpio.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not excited for it.
The moon will transit into his fourth house. Oh fuck
Yeah.
That's just gonna be a shit show for real.
Yeah, you already know what.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, will this be the day that I blow up on my family? We'll find out.
We're working on it.
Yeah, working on it. But yeah, so Virgo ascendants, watch out. Don't be too over analytical. Don't misread things thinking you're looking into it properly, and actually just calm down a little bit, please. Libra ascendants, Libra in the first house.
Yeah, Libra in the first house is it'll be a fun one. They'll be the ones walking around with the actual full moon energy on them. So it's going to be interesting because they're going to get a lot of feedback on who they are as a person from everybody else. And all their relationships are going to just like all their relationships are going to expand on them, why they're great, the mistakes they may have helped them with, as well as the mistakes that they may have caused in their relationships. So Libra ascendants are just going to be walking around wondering why everybody's coming up talking to them, telling them how they feel about how they relate to them. It'll be interesting because people may say one thing and then may lead to another where they're kind of like, I don't know if I really like what I said the day after when the moon was in the Scorpio. Oh, it's going to be so crazy.
Yeah, moon in Scorpio. That's going to be a interesting time to say the least.
Yeah, these people are going to attract a lot of energy in terms of like what they're dealing with, what they have going on, and what they're really experiencing in terms of who they are as a person and how people feel about them. They may be attacked, they may be supported, they may be, thanked, they may be irritated for bringing so much balance into the world that they didn't exactly want. A lot of things really could happen for them, but the main thing is that everybody's sort of going to be looking at them like they're the ones carrying this full moon energy, and it will manifest for you. Be sure of that. So with that being the case, like just be careful, Libra ascendants, because yes, it is your moon. Even if you are a Libra moon, watch out for that. If you're a Libra sun, watch out for that too. It'll be a full reflection on you. Just Libras in general, be careful.
Yes.
You will be harboring the catalyst energy of why all these relationships are getting a little shaky. So just be careful with that. And remember, the full moon is going to be on a Jupiter day in the opposing energy. So what do you want to do for that? Just be careful. Be chill. You don't got to do all that. Just try to stay out the way, especially for you, because people may be blowing up your phone. People may be wondering what you have going on, and just watch out.
Yeah. You know how Libra is represented by a scale? Just stay in the middle of the scale and don't tip it either way.
Yeah, don't be any of the weighted balances. Just be the middle. Just don't go outside for that 2-day period. You'll see everybody later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So Scorpio ascendants. Oh boy, especially with the moon transiting into Scorpio right after that, they're going to be wearing all of this reflective energy right on their sleeves. But with them having Libra placed in the 12th house, this is going to get kind of crazy because one, not only are you going to be diving deep into actually your spirituality, your dreams, and the illusions, and also what spiritual path you're going down, but also how you relate that to other people, as well as the people you surround yourself with. Are these people who I thought they were, are they actually supporting me on my spiritual journey? Or am I supporting them on their spiritual journey? What exactly is the dynamic that we have going on here? And with Scorpio ascendants, they're going to be diving deep into this way too much, especially once the moon enters Scorpio, literally right after the full moon. So this is going to be, I don't want to say straight chaos, but it might get kind of close depending on how this goes, especially depending on the relationships that you've actually established with the people in your life, especially when it comes to spirituality. Because especially with Saturn being in Pisces at this time, and everyone focusing on making spirituality the new reality. If these people aren't supporting you, if you're not supporting them, if things aren't exactly what you thought they were, especially when it comes to spirituality and relating that to other people, then this could go in multiple different ways, but typically it might end up with a Scorpio explosion, and nobody wants that.
I don't want that.
No,
That
nobody
doesn't sound
wants
like
that.
fun. That doesn't sound like fun at all. I don't want to deal with that. Now, Sag ascendants are going to be having this in the 11th house, right? So Sag ascendants, and especially late degrees Scorpio ascendants, you're going to have a great opportunity for social media with this one. You'll be forming new relationships over the internet. You'll be finding a new way to relate with your general associations, and you're going to have an upshift as long as you do this right in terms of how you actually want to deal with people in the public arena, right? So if you're going outside, you'll know how to balance out the energies of, okay, this is an acquaintance, this is a friend, this is a family member, and you're going to learn how to create the right balance for you in terms of how much energy you want to push out into that space, right? So if you struggle with this, especially if you're a Sag ascendant that is learning how to like push out that energy and learning how to deal with these things and learning how to really grow and experience these things, then just be chill, watch out. You're going to know exactly what to do as long as you can relax and know how to do what when.
You don't want to see Scorpio revenge. No, you don't.
Yeah, you
No,
know,
you
they
don't.
be getting mad. They be
And
getting mad.
you
for
don't
real.
want to see. You don't want to see any type of scorpiations at all.
Yeah.
You just don't want to do it. You
don't
don't want to see it.
If someone scorpiates on you, you're just gonna get your feelings hurt. Don't
Yeah.
get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, nobody wants
Don't
that.
scorpiate. You don't need that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, and then for a brief momentary break, please like to help with the YouTube algorithm blow us up so we can get watch time.
Yeah, all
We
you
have
people
too
on
many
Instagram.
subscribers not to be monetized.
All you people on Instagram, go over to YouTube. What are you doing?
I think they moved over already.
okay.
Star said she's here and whatnot.
What's up, Star?
Hi, Star.
It's been a while.
Hi, Star. Long time no see, except for the message you sent me today, and I said, "This is what you do," and you're like, "All right, cool, thank you." And yeah,
Yeah, where are we?
So back to it. So back to the Sag ascendant. Once again, if you guys are Sagittarians or late degree Scorpio ascendants, depending on how we're dealing within the Placidus system or the fixed house or whole sign system, if you have Libra in the 11th house, this full moon will help you relate to people, right? So we'll expand that off of friends, family members, acquaintances, associations, all that stuff, right? So if we're expanding that off of that, we really want to experience this on a better scale. You need to look at this as people that are also on your, social media. You'll be dealing with social media. If you really want to use this full moon properly and you have no other like hurting alignments, what's going on, Essel?
You have a low battery.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So if you want to deal with that, you really need to hold back and pull back these energies and really focus on what you want to balance and who you really want to balance with, right? Do you really want to put energy into your coworkers? Do you really want to put energy into your into your family members that you may not like? I'm not exactly advising against that, but as long as you pay attention to the energies on your own accord, then that is what it is for you. So yeah, what's the next one?
Capricorn ascendants.
Libra in the 10th house.
Yeah, we have
shit.
Libra in the 10th house.
They might get a promotion or a boss might hook them up. Who knows what's happening?
With the 10th house having to do with your status, especially with Libra being placed there, of you being a Capricorn ascendant, the big thing to keep in mind is actually the relationship between Saturn, Libra, and Capricorn, because Saturn is the feminine side of a Capricorn. Capricorn is the feminine side of Saturn. My bad. But Libra is also exalted in Saturn because relating, business. That's basically what everything has become in 2023, of actually being able to relate your business, relate your status, getting people on board, talking to other people, getting people to share you out for you. What is it? Affiliate marketing, right? Getting other people to do your work for you. And so with Libra transiting or having Libra in the 10th house with the full moon being here, this is going to be about your status as well as who exactly are you with in that status. What did you build and who did you build it with? And are they going to be staying along for the ride? Or are you guys going to be going your separate ways?
Waving to both cameras.
Or are you guys going to be going your separate ways? But the thing to keep in mind here is the whole Saturn thing of actually relationships and relating your business, your status, basically what you want to be known for, what you want the world to see you as, especially with this being the full moon, actually your deeper reflections of who you are and what you want to be and what you want to do, especially with this being Capricorn, Capricorn ascendant having this in the 10th house, the house of your status. Are you a king? Are you wearing a crown or a queen? I should get a crown.
That's what I'm saying, man. But yeah, so Aquarius ascendants, right? So Aquarius ascendants will be having this in their 9th house. Their 9th house is the planet of, whatchamacallit? It's the hey, how's it going? The ninth house is the house of where you want to deal with your philosophical natures, religion, growing up, kind of expanding on these things, right? So with that being the case, this is the energy of you really figuring out a way to finally share your viewpoints on your philosophical natures. All that time you've been like, okay, this is how I think about it. This is how I feel about it. This is what I want to express. It's finally going to happen. And it's finally going to come across in a balanced way where you can truly grow and expand this energy. So if you want to really grow, if you want to expand, if you want to make these things happen, then this is what's going to happen with the Aquarius energies. The Aquarius energies are going to blast you up. They're going to make you feel like this is what you want to do. This is what you want to happen. This is where you can actually get that point across of, okay, this is how I'm looking at spirituality. This is how I'm looking at astrology. This is how I'm looking at religion. And you'll finally be able to push that out there and share with everybody what you really have going on. And that's what's going on with Libra moving through the actual ninth house. Now, the ninth house opposes what? It opposes the third house. So with you being, an Aquarius ascendant or an Aquarius ascendant doing X, Y, Z, this is what you have going on in terms of expressing the actual energies of, oh, bloop, 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 bloop. This is how I feel. This is what I'm expressing. This is what I want you to know, right? So with that being the third house and that's opposing, that may have been too explosive, too expansive, too much just energies of how you really want to grow and actually express that, right? So with that being the case and that opposing the actual ninth house energies, this is what we're kind of dealing with where there's been too much force, too much energy being pushed on when you're expressing something, and that just being like, it is what it is. So with that being the opposition that we're experiencing and bringing balance back to the ninth house will finally allow you to really go, grow, and push out that energy of this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to experience this. And this is how I can truly relate these philosophical natures to you.
And last but not least, Pisces ascendants. So, I mean, we kind of already touched on the eighth house a little bit earlier when we messed up, but that's besides the point. Pisces ascendants are going to be having Libra in their eighth house. So the relationship between Pisces and Libra has to do with Venus and relationships, right? Pisces likes to go out and flow, experience, and just have a good time. And Libra is that energy of relating, right? Especially with the whole Venus connection that they have. So with that being said, this is literally testing the relationships that you have and actually diving deep and maybe even becoming too broody, and Pisces becoming way too emotional about the people that they're with, the relationships that they have, and who's around them, and also who's supporting them in their spiritual endeavors, who isn't, who has to get cut off. They're going to be diving way too deep, getting way too emotional. Tears are going to happen. Pisces, mutable water, the emotions are going to be going everywhere, and they're going to be trying to figure out who's with them, who's not, and actually who they're relating with and who they can't relate with. I just got pain in my fourth house.
Why? You scorpiating in your voice?
I don't know, I guess.
Okay.
Just to distract me. But yeah, so with Libra transiting in the eighth house, you also have to remember is that the eighth house, the Scorpio energy, is in opposition with Venus and Uranus in Taurus. So you already know that this isn't going to be too well. Things are going to get shaky, especially when they realize what they value versus that. And when they find out that other people don't value the same things, their relationships are going to kind of end in shambles, and Pisces are going to cry and get emotional. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, they really do be getting emotional. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Pisces ascendants, it's going to be weird for them. They're going to be like really, really, because they always want to relate deeply to everyone and really share that energy. But this time it's going to be weird when they realize how deeply unbalanced that they are and how much they may have been giving too much or how much they may have been taking without even knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when the moon gets into Scorpio and then they really start brooding and getting emotional and actually really taking a deep dive into everything that's going on. It's not going to end well.
It might go left a little bit. So watch out, Pisces ascendants. Watch out. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You'll be all right for the most part. What's up, Smidge? How you doing?
Hey, Smidge.
A little smidge. A little smidge of this, a little smidge of that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Eli? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, other than that, it's going to be a crazy time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because this is a more chill new moon, you know? It's not the Scorpio. I keep saying that. Why the fuck do I keep saying that? It's not going to be like, guess my sign. I don't know how I could possibly do that. How could I do that? You think you give me a little smidge of a hint? Maybe. That's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really going to push us into this space. It's going to push us into that space. Everybody's going to be moving around. So the main signs that we're going to want to watch out for is Gemini ascendants, Aries ascendants, Libra ascendants, and Pisces ascendants. Gemini, Libra, and Aries, they'll do all right. It'll just be some relationship stuff. But Pisces is going to go a little left. It's going to be like, especially if you don't handle it right, because you may be dealing and thinking a relationship's going one way, and then it goes back and it goes another way. And you're just like, dang, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So really, really take the time to sit back, relax, and decide how you want to balance these things out before a full moon scenario happens. You don't need to be out there wilding like that. You don't need to be out there going crazy. So just relax, Pisces ascendants. But all things considered, this is going to be a pretty chill full moon for the most part. Everybody's just going to be dealing with who they need to deal with for the most part. Everybody's going to be realizing who they want to vibe with, who they want to resonate with, who they want to grow with, who they want to make things happen with. And, you know, people are going to be going back and forth between, do I want to be a big fish in a little pond? Do I want to be a small fish in a little pond? And how do I want to be supported in that to where I can truly grow? Yo, what they say? Oh, dang. Does your face turn red like the Zodiac research and Tyler, whatever? That's crazy.
11 dreams in one night, 10 because one. Dang, when was that?
What? Dang, what the hell's going on with you? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what to think about that. 11 dreams in one night? What the fuck? That's wild. Dang. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's pretty much the full moon. Let us know if you have any questions. We'll break it down for you. We can talk about other alignments. We can make things happen. I might go make some popcorn. I need some blueberries. Who knows what's going on? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my blueberry tea.
Oh, yeah, the blueberry tea. That's cool. But yeah, other than that, guys, we're going to be working on a lot of stuff with solar systems. If you haven't checked out our website, check it out. We have a lot going on there. We have this cool feature where you can literally see the alignments of your body in that. And we're working on a whole other feature of where you can actually see the planets move through your body in real time on our website. We're going to be coming out with that. Solar Maps Industry, sign up, little monthly fee. We'll get it shaken for you.
Oh, it was in 2020.
But yeah. Well, that was in 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, you're wilding. 2021. There you go. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, other than that, there's no really fixed stars coming up. The next fixed star thing that we're gonna look forward to is Aldebaran Day. That's like the biggest day.
Oh my God, that's my day.
Aldebaran Day. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody eat your blueberries.
Yeah.
Literally eat your blueberries and go out and do something.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, and then we officially started filming the solar map tutorial. That's coming out on the next new moon, the second new moon in Aries, when it's really still also in Taurus. It's just on that cusp.
Yeah.
It should just be on that cusp.
It's like people are like, oh, it started new moon in Aries. It must be a new moon in Aries. It's not how it works. What the heck?
Yo, you're a little freaky bastard there, buddy.
All right, smidge,
little smidge.
All right.
He's been having too much time on the internet.
So yeah, got it.
That's what we're saying. What are you saying? What are you even saying? Yeah. For all you on Instagram, someone said that they like to smell the fart of Geminis and they think it's sexy. This is why you gotta get on the YouTube.
Yeah, come on.
You gotta see these crazy comments. They'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. What do you think about specific degrees? Like the peak of the full moon, it's going to be late degrees Libra this time. The third, what does the third decan of Libra resonate with? Because you know how people be saying like,
it would be Aquarius then.
Oh, Aquarius. Okay. Well, that makes sense for being like kind of like a warning for like breakup season and like stuff like that, because it's more Aquarian, you know? It's basically the energy of Venus and Aquarius, of where it's just like, I like you because of this idea, and this is how I feel about you right now. But you know, if I don't feel it anymore, bye. That's what it's going to be like. Everybody's going to be so stubborn. It's going to be the stubborn side of Libra. Mm-hmm. So it's really going to be that like Saturn exaltation feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's going to be so fucking funny.
Oh, Saturn exaltations.
Oh my God, that's great.
Oh, stubbornness.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, and let us know. We want to start doing. We talked about this idea a while ago. We literally watched like Avatar on live. And we literally like just start breaking down their signs and what we have going on. So if you guys really resonate with that and you want to watch Avatar with us and watch us break down the signs, let us know in the chat below. We can really start doing that. That'll be hilarious.
That would be a lot of fun.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Avatar is crazy. If you have not seen Avatar, then we might have a problem.
Yeah.
Avatar, go. You got it, Banjo. I wish I had a Gemini. Dang, 2 Scorpios.
Dang, you really want a Gemini like that? Yo, what's up, Tribal? Start saying some bullshit.
Tribal!
We're live on YouTube, too.
What's up,
We're getting that watch time. We're finally getting monetized. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get a better camera for streaming, too.
Working on it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I think there's a thing where you can get like an HDMI supported thing that like reroutes it like through the camera and whatnot.
Yeah, but no, I'm excited for the breaking down the Avatar signs, and let us know if there's any other like TV shows or series we should do like sign breakdowns for.
Zodiac Reacts. We're making it happen.
Yes, that's the name right there.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, we actually have a short that we did where we don't run through each of the zodiac signs and we can show it. Oh, we can do it. We can literally react to our own video right now. Okay, let's do that.
Oh god.
Yeah, pull your phone out. Let's do it.
Yeah. Hold on.
We're gonna react to our own video right now, just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying?
The Avatar one.
Yeah.
Here it is.
No, we gotta show that.
Because these signs are both hard-headed and ambitious.
Yo, Aries, Zuko and Admiral Zhao. Oh, Cabbage Guy. What do you think of that?
Love the Cabbage Guy. Boomy is the best.
You have to open your mind to the possibilities. Suck.
What?
Answers love being comfortable and spending time at home, but when it comes to the people they care about, they'll do anything for.
How are they clear but we're blurry? That's
This
what I
may be a
want
bit
to
of
know.
an extreme version, but
Probably because we're farther away.
Good
the
point.
mechanist of the library, the pursuit of knowledge, constant improvement, Libra,
Oh, I fucks with that.
bringing balance to the world in a joyful, relatable way. Azula and May, Scorpio, cunning, precise, always finding a reason to brood. Sagittarius,
Facts.
Iro, infinite wisdom.
Iroh's the
jolly
best.
attitude,
Everyone needs an Uncle
unexpected
Iroh in their life.
witty bastard, Toph, Capricorn, determined, clever, willing to do what's necessary in order to succeed. Aquarius, Momo, and Aqua, the most predictable and unpredictable creatures. Pisces, Katara, you're an empathetic soul that's full of intuition and hope. Which
Hope.
last
There you go. Yep. All right. Well, we needed to have that cheesiness for a second, and we did it. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I like hanging out with you guys. You guys like hanging out with us. We be saying nonsense sometimes. I be wilding on my shorts. Oh my god, you gotta see our long form comments.
Oh my God.
Ah.
Has anyone here had sleep paralysis beforehand? No, I usually just force myself to get up.
Yeah.
Everyone hates Geminis, but I love Geminis.
Hey, that's
A
good.
Gemini gets hated for no reason, and not for no reason, but they get too much hate. They get too much hate. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know. I mean, speaking as one of the affected members of such a sign,
Yeah.
I have to say I don't really get that much hate. I be talking my way out of it all the time. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's how I do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like literally, like Gemini hate. It just be like it's just for it's like internet fake stuff. You know
Man,
what I'm
you
saying?
used to get sleep paralysis in school. I mean, I got caught daydreaming in school, but like, dang, waking up, answer the question, teachers would be like, I can't even imagine. Oh
Yo,
my
what?
gosh, how?
What is going on?
I don't know if you're asking me how I wake myself up or how he's
You just gotta do it.
Yeah, I swear, dude. I kind of. What would that even look like?
I don't even know.
It's like you're just sitting there, like you can't move.
You're just
Oh my
like, what's
gosh.
going on with this kid?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the hell? I don't even know what to think of that. That's wild,
Yeah.
bro. What?
Oh my goodness.
What the hell do you have going on? I don't even know what to think of that. Yeah.
Sleep paralysis in school.
Oh, speaking of sleep paralysis and like having the strength to like wake yourself out of that, we're having a video coming out on Monday on how to access the Akashic records. So if you ever heard of them, highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Watch it. Make
Yes.
sure you see that video. You'll be able to relate to your yeah. Speaking of school, this is your spirit's permanent record.
Yeah, basically.
So experience it.
It's like the library to rule all libraries.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, we should watch the library episode after this.
Yes. Oh, speaking of which, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You remember the library episode? That's the Akashic records. There you go.
There you go.
So the Akashic during shroom trip. Oh, that's crazy.
Wait, who said that?
Well, the thing to keep in mind with the Akashic records is that for the most part, they look different to everyone who views it because you basically just view it as what resonates with you the most when viewing a space like that. So it's usually described as a library because that just makes sense for the giant container of knowledge and wisdom that would be holding knowledge and wisdom. But you can view it as kind of almost anything. I'm weak. Smudge. Giant goat head in the sky.
Bro, what?
That sounds kind of fun to be honest.
Are they saying Capricorn season?
Yeah, I saw it during Cap season and saw a giant goat head in the sky.
Yo, you saw the Capricorn, the whole
Oh my
Capricorn.
God. That
Bro, what?
Man, just like
Mando's out here confused. That's crazy.
yeah. Imagine hating someone because they're born on May 21st.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that also kind of gets into cuspy energy, but also,
Yeah. That's what we're gonna experience with
you don't want to experience a lucid nightmare. Zodiac, I have had numerous lucid dreams and nightmares, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Mike was asking.
Mike
You guys 19? You're close. We're 98.
98. We were born 4 days apart.
Mm-hmm. Craziness.
Yeah, we actually talked about it this morning.
Yeah,
we were probably in the hospital at the same time.
Yeah, because I was sick, so I had to like stay extra.
Same here.
Brothers 97. Scorpio.
Ooh, the world was too low vibrational for us from the jump.
Mm-hmm. We were like, damn.
Happy Sunday. That's what I'm saying. Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
5th house in Libra. Oh yeah, you're a Gemini, something. You know, we just talked about that. We're basically for the Gemini ascendants, people are gonna be like dealing with their partners, and if they're really advancing them in their creative endeavors that they wanted to advance in. That's what's going on. Yeah, so same thing. Yeah. So double check that, because you know you're already a little airheaded as is. So with the moon in Libra, it'll basically be like, yeah, I mean I could be in a relationship with you, but you're not helping me grow, so bye. And that's pretty much what it's gonna be.
It's Tribal saying some funny stuff.
No, Tribal, I don't even know if Tribal's still here.
Tribal, come on, man.
Yeah. That's what's going on.
The fame getting the mug.
The fame is going to your brain.
Getting the mug.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be it. Hey, what?
Banjo pair. I haven't. Time to get my hacks on. Yeah, I mean that's what happens to me. I basically just kind of force myself to get up, or if I'm being chased. I've literally had dreams that were like nightmares, and I got shot, and I was like, and then I was like, oh wait, this just doesn't do anything, and then I just kind of went on a rampage.
Yeah, so if you think the power of your belief is strong in this realm, wait till it goes in the other realm.
Oh my god.
That doesn't matter. It's literally just how strong your mind is to consciously experience what you want. That's what you're trying to manifest on Earth, especially. That's what the alignments are to help you with. They're literally the technical understanding of the energetic influences in this realm. That's what the alignments are.
Mm-hmm.
Be there or be square, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll hang out for a little bit, but other than that, that's about it.
You guys got any questions? Say some nonsense. Or I got one. If you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, what Avatar character would you be? I have been described as Momo.
Yes. Oh. Stop doing that. My phone's about to die too.
Yeah. I have a charger.
Right here?
Kind of. You have to plug it into the computer.
Oh, yeah, we'll chill for now.
Yeah. Appa, yeah. Yip. Oh, this is funny. When I was you ever see like electricians drive by and they have like the big bucket trucks? I was in one time, and before I went up, I was like, Appa, yip, and I flipped the control and started going up in the sky.
Up in the sky.
I trick people at standing at the edge of their bed to me. What?
Bro, what? What are you even saying?
I trick people by standing at the edge of their bed to make them think.
You're a wild man.
That's kind of funny. You kind of messed up at the same time, but it's a pretty good joke.
You're a wild man. What is going on?
I gotta do that. Oh man, that's funny.
Mm-hmm. You're a wild man.
Straight wildin'.
All right, it was an Aries day. If the energy's gone, let's just quit.
Okay.
All right, which one go? What did they say?
May Gemini's. Nah. So I'm actually a Gemini Cancer cusp, but we're June.
June.
He was asking if we're May Geminis.
I saw it.
I slip in my sleep. Bad Gemini. I sip Henny.
Yo, way to represent New York, bro.
Straight white. Oh my goodness.
The Henny.
Banjo, say some more funny things.
The Henny.
Banjo, hit me with one more funny thing before we go.
That'll be in Taurus.
Hmm.
She asked what sign the 5/5 lunar eclipse will be in, and I said Taurus.
5?
Yeah, May 5th. What?
Those who mind don't matter. Those who matter don't mind. Bro, that was not what I was expecting. I was expecting some like something funny, but that was deep.
Yo, sudden depth. Well, he's an Aries Sun, Scorpio Moon, Gemini rising.
Who, Banjo?
Yeah.
Dang. Those who mind don't matter. Those who matter don't mind. That's good. All right, but all right, now you gotta hit me with something random. You hit me with something deep. Hit me with something random. You pose. When you trick people into making them think you do like bodybuilding poses, or like what do you do? Oh, have you ever seen the this is what I imagine. If you've ever seen like the Dark Souls edits to what is it, Africa, the way they dance like through like the Dark Souls map, that's what I imagine. I can't know that. All right, Pedro, all right. I don't want to get weird, but I noticed that Geminis always have big butts. Thank you.
Yo, you're a wild man.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny. This is hilarious. Yo, keep it going. Keep it going. I gotta think of it. Oh, I have a joke. All right. Here's the joke. It's kind of dark, so don't get too mad. Wait, hold on. Nah, I'd be trolling the fitness community after going. No.
Yo. Banjo is officially the third trend twin, but he's on Anavar.
Oh, you're on Anavar? Damn.
It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
I just like roasted him with that because he hates it.
I'm kind of surprised you actually know who the trend twins are.
I'd be listening to things.
Yeah. I'd be trying to get strong, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my joke. I forgot my joke. All right, so here's the joke. It's kind of dark, but twerking in space. All right. Here's the joke. All right. What kind of shoes do kidnappers wear? I think I might have already told you this one.
I don't know.
All right. What kind of shoes do kidnappers wear? 3, 2 is coming up. To the trend.
That's great. What's your Robert joke?
I'm waiting. They got to try to guess what it is, man.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll just tell you. Okay. All right. So, what kind of shoes do kidnappers wear? White Vans.
That's so racist. That's racist.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, we could talk about which sign.
Come on, bitch. It's not that complicated.
No. Oh, we could whatchamacallit? Which zodiac sign is most likely to be a kidnapper? Gemini.
I feel like it would be like, yeah, Cancer was. I was going Cancer or Taurus.
Yo, what?
Yeah, the mutable sign.
Mutable sign.
Ah.
Yeah, because it's. I guess it's situational.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah, no, I feel like Cancer or Taurus would win that.
Whoa.
Pisces. I could see Pisces doing something like that.
That'd be wildin'. Pisces
get
doing
rid of
something?
the sleep paralysis demon. Call the adoption center.
Yo, what?
I don't think the adoption center is interested in sleep paralysis demons.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's funny.
Sleep paralysis.
Straight wild.
Oh snap! I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt as I was I put in the thumbnail.
Oh, that's funny. I was thinking about putting on that hoodie, but then I was like, no.
No. That's what I'm saying. Oh, what's going on?
Interpret empty houses in a natal chart.
It depends on how you want to look at it, because some people be messing up in the sense of, we'll get to the next question in a second.
Mhm.
We'll get to some people be messing up in terms of like maybe they calculated off the Placidus system during the fixed houses or equal houses or whole sign houses, depending on what you want to do. So empty houses, they still operate the same with every transit. Like if you have a transit, it's basically you're experiencing what it would feel like to have that sign in that house. However, if you have empty houses, it's a little different. Well, here, do you have a solar map? I do.
Gemini and a Scorpio had a farting contest. It would be a tie.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Leo's also as big as 80% of the face line.
Yeah. So, for example, if you have an empty house, we look at it a little different because we sort of break down the houses as like a physical body standpoint. So, if you have an empty house, it still is a chakra that you hold experiences in. So, it basically acts the same in that aspect of a medical or chakra-based astrology. So, it's like if you have an empty like house in the third house, it just is that area of life through that lens. There's no extra added weight or added sauce to it in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of like if you have an issue from childhood where you were like you wanted to speak up and you weren't exactly heard, then is that gonna